mit einem Gesamtgewicht von 167 Kilogramm. Aus Karlstadt in Deutschland, Lucifer Lohan. Aus Wilhelmshaven in Deutschland, Randleman. Zusammen sind sie Rohe Gewalt!
So one space remains in the finals of the tag team title tournament. And these two men looking to fill that one remaining vacancy. Lucifer Lohan and Randleman. Rohe Gewalt, it means brute force in English. As you will see, when you see these two compete, it is a very apt name for their team.
Und hier kommen ihre Gegner. Sie kommen aus Graz mit einem Gesamtgewicht von 191 Kilogramm. Tornado, Torpedo, Team Turbulence!
They are Austria's #1 tag team. They've been together for 8 years now. Talk about the Arrows of Hungary being among the favourites. Well, the fan favourites, no doubt, will be these two, Tornado and Torpedo, Team Turbulence. And again, a team with remarkable pedigree when it comes to their track record of winning championships elsewhere. They're already the tag team champions in GWP and now in WWA as well. They won those titles just 1 week ago. World championships in so many other promotions, I could be listing them for hours here, but Tornado and Torpedo, they've fought just about everywhere as well, not just here in Austria, but Germany, the UK, across the Atlantic and the United States. They are exactly what they say they are, which is a well-oiled machine. Tornado drinking a bit of that oil. Give himself that extra boost before they get started. Rohe Gewalt, by the way, was initially a team that was founded by Randleman and Garrett Noah, but Noah no longer around, so Lucifer Lohan has joined the team as Randleman's new partner. It's going to be Randleman, I think, to start this match out. Sinister aura to Randleman. Torpedo for Team Turbulence, getting mocked here by Randleman. Team Turbulence have seen it all. They've competed against just about every opponent there is going in this part of Europe, so not going to be at all perturbed or at all put off their game by the slightly arrogant approach here from Randleman. Randleman trying to psych out Tornado on the apron. Torpedo quickly rolling him up. This could be over in record time. Randleman quickly gets his shoulders up off the canvas. Scoops up Torpedo. Another roll up though. Team Turbulence fully aware they need to conserve energy on their way to what they hope will be a victory here, as Randleman put his head down too early. Sunset flip, but he rolls through. Kick, but no one home. And now another roll up from Torpedo. Randleman getting increasingly frustrated here, clearly. The efforts of his opponent to finish this one early doors. Again, as we've been asking all night, now that you've seen all 6 of the teams in this Tag Team Championship tournament, we'd love to know who you think should be the Pro Wrestling Austria Tag Team Champions. You can join the conversation by using our username @ProWrestlingAT. just about every social media there is, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube, you name it. At Pro Wrestling AT is the place to find us. Lohan coming in, all 4 men are in. This one breaking down already. Team Turbulence both sent to the ropes, both ducking clotheslines and both hitting a drop kick. Totally in tandem were Team Turbulence. Lohan facing the wrath of an F5 tornado. Torpedo and Randleman still doing battle. Shot right into the chest of Randleman. They describe themselves to Rohe Gewalt as old school, new hardness. They're going to need all of that hardness here against Team Turbulence, who, as we've seen by those early efforts to win the match, they haven't come here to play games. They're here to do some business, and that business is to win themselves the tag team championships as Tornado tags in for Team Turbulence. Tornado off the second rope, great double team. Leaping into that shoulder block, Tornado looking to send his team to the final, but a kick out from Randleman. Tornado twisting that left arm of Randleman. Team Turbulence with one eye on the finals, double hip toss. Kick to the back there, one to the front. So in tune with each other. Our Team Turbulence with another pin attempt. Torpedo though just can't keep Randleman down at the moment. One slight matter of concern if you're a fan of Team Turbulence is that back at Chapter 5 in fact it was, they lost to the Arrows of Hungary, admittedly due to a distraction from Laurance Roman, and meanwhile, speaking of distractions, there's one from Lohan. That gave Randleman a chance to gain the upper hand here. Of course, if Rohe Gewalt have their way, and Team Turbulence won't be going to the final, so any potential rematch against the Arrows of Hungary is strictly a hypothetical as far as they're concerned when it comes to Team Turbulence. Torpedo in a place he doesn't want to be, which is right down there in his opponent's corner. Lucifer Lohan putting the boot in. Lohan just dragging his opponent's face across that top rope. The friction caused a lot of pain there to Torpedo. Another chop as Randleman holding his opponent in place, and whether you like them or not, and I'm a little bit skeptical about my opinion of Rohe Gewalt, but you've got to be impressed by how well they have taken control of this match. They have really been able to take the wind out of the sails, not just of their opponents, but out of the fans here as well, who were very vociferously cheering for Team Turbulence. Tornado trying to get that energy back here, starting a chant for his partner. Torpedo trying to make it to his corner. Randleman, what a chop that was. Torpedo has been in there a very, very long time now for Team Turbulence. Tornado looking on intently, looking for any chance his partner can get to make the tag. Randleman trying to get the suplex. Torpedo dodges him, and there is the tag. Here comes Tornado. Ducks a clothesline. Hits one of his own on Randleman. The elbow. Tornado been waiting for this tag for a long time. He's going to make the most of it with the body slam. Took his eye off Lohan. Only briefly though, and he's able to dispatch Lohan to that hard floor. Randleman's coming back though. Randleman with a kick to the midsection. Going to send Tornado to the ropes. Tornado though, whipping up a storm here. A head scissors takedown. In fact, I think he spiked him right on the top of his head. Team Turbulence suddenly finding another gear, getting the fans back into this. And Team Turbulence on opposite corners of the ring. Lohan's going to save his partner, Randleman. And that was the best thing he could do in those circumstances, because there was a world of pain heading the way of Rohe Gewalt. Here come Team Turbulence onto the apron. Both of them get their legs caught, and both of them get their legs swept away. Both went face first, I think, into the edge of the ring on their way down to the floor. The pendulum swinging back in favor of Rohe Gewalt. Randleman has Torpedo back into the ring. Referee, you can see, just checking that there's not a closed fist there from Randleman. I wouldn't put it past him. Go to the ropes here, drops the knee. Got a lot of height on that knee as well. Really brought it down hard, and it was enough to get a 2 count. Randleman, ever the aggressor. We are seeing the most physical way possible exactly where that name Brute Force comes from. Lohan tagging in. Another chop here. There's this onslaught from Rohe Gewalt continues. Michinoku driver there from Lohan. He's got hold of both legs. 2.5, maybe a 2 3/4 there for Lohan. Lohan continuing to rain down strikes here on Torpedo. Referee insisting that Lohan break that choke before the count of 5, which he did. Making sure he takes advantage of the rules as much as he possibly can without getting himself disqualified. Lohan to the ropes. Thought about a kick to the spine, but in the end, changed his mind, went to a sleeper hold. Rohe Gewalt choosing to try and just grind this one out, trying to wear down Torpedo. Not totally working though, because those elbows, as he got himself back up to a vertical base, allowed him to free himself, but only temporarily. Randleman tagging back in. A place in the finals of the Tag Team Championship tournament, edging closer, you sense, for Rohe Gewalt. Torpedo trying once more to fight his way out of the opposition corner. It's not the first time in the match he's had to do that. Trying to use the strength in his legs to just force his way towards his partner, and he does so. Here comes Tornado. Tornado makes the tag. Tornado going after Randleman, but yeah, I think the referee's back was turned. Did wonder if that was the case. The referee, I don't think, saw the tag. And that is deeply frustrating for Team Turbulence. Here comes a double team from their opponents. That foot stomp right between the shoulder blades from Lucifer Lohan, who goes for the pin, and it's a kick out only just from Torpedo. Torpedo, I'm sure, would have been temporarily delighted that he'd been able to make the tag. That tag not registered by the referee, and now off the Russian leg sweep, another cover, gets another 2 count. Torpedo again finds himself in very much the wrong side of town. His opponent's corner, he's again trying to fight his way out. He's getting to a point though where he's had to try and do that too many times. He's taking too much punishment here. Another tag. And that sliding German suplex from Lohan, followed by a leapfrog senton over the top rope. Randleman very, very much in charge. Runs in, will hold on. Maybe not, the elbow came up. Now the boot comes up for Torpedo. Torpedo crossbody. And the momentum didn't allow him to stay on top for the cover, but maybe the pin's not his priority at this point. He knows he needs the tag. He thought he had it once. He's gonna try for it a second time, but Lohan takes Tornado off the apron, stops the tag from happening. In fact, he sent Tornado's skull first there, right into that steel ring post. Randleman trying to roll up Torpedo. Torpedo gonna roll him up. Referee's on the outside. There's a shot with the steel chair. The shot with the chair. Referee was checking on the other member of Team Turbulence, and they've stolen it. Rohe Gewalt have stolen the win.
Und die Sieger dieses Matches und damit ebenfalls im Finale Rohe Gewalt.
Well, let's be absolutely clear about what just happened. Team Turbulence did not lose that match. They had that match stolen from them. The shot with the chair, while the referee's back was turned. Torpedo has been completely laid out here. Referee was checking on Tornado outside. And Tornado now arguing the point with the referee, but it's too late now. There's nothing that can be done about it. This is a shocking result in so many ways. A lot of fans will have expected and will have been willing Team Turbulence to make it all the way through, not just to the final, but to win the whole thing. And after a blatant injustice here, that is not going to be the case. Tornado and Torpedo, with their chances of becoming the historic first ever Pro Wrestling Austria Tag Team Champions, has been robbed from them. And now look, Rohe Gewalt mocking them from the stage. An incredibly frustrating turn of events here. Rohe Gewalt they're gonna join the Gulyás brothers, the Arrows of Hungary, in that three-way elimination match. Our main event, the final of the tournament later on. Our Team Turbulence, ever the sportsmen, and despite their frustrations, you saw the handshake.
Ja, kein schönes Ende für dieses Match, aber einen großen Applaus bitte für Team Turbulence.
Tornado and Torpedo, this one is going to hurt. You can see how deeply upset they are by what has gone down here. But they are going to have to come to terms with the fact that despite the wishes of many Pro Wrestling Austria fans, they are not in the finals of the tag team title tournament.